What's going on, everybody? So some major news dropped today in the video game world, and it's been a little bit of a slow go of late. Metroid Prime 4 for the Nintendo Switch has been delayed. And it's interesting, we haven't gotten a Nintendo Direct in January. So is it the fault of Metroid Prime 4 that we don't have a January Direct? Let's chat after this. So the video game news reel got going this morning and got really real. I mean, just a couple months ago, right before the Video Game Awards, a bunch of photos were coming out with Reggie wearing some sweet gear, prepping that for what everybody thought would be a video game trailer at the Video Game Awards. Unfortunately, we got no such thing. We didn't even get a Metroid Prime trilogy announcement. I mean, come on guys, if you're gonna delay a game like this, can we at least get the past 3 on the newest console? Not that hard. But with that guys, Metroid Prime 4, despite all of the rumors and teases, has been postponed for a while. So Nintendo decided to completely scrap what was on the table and go forward with a brand new take on Metroid Prime 4 versus what's already been developed for more than likely the last 2 years, with what's expected to have been Bandai Namco. But instead, Nintendo decided to shift the project to Retro Studios instead and really put forth something different versus with what Nintendo's seen up to this point, which tells me it has to be pretty bad if you're letting that type of series go that far into development and then finally scrapping it. More than likely something became an absolute death wish for this title. But the interesting part, if you really think about it, is every single January we wind up getting a Nintendo Direct. So is it the fault of Metroid Prime 4 that we don't have that Direct yet? In my opinion, yes. And I'll tell you exactly why. So Nintendo uses these Directs to outline the majority of the year. And really, the first one of the year typically takes us up through April, sometimes May, in terms of some announcements and games that are coming. But with Nintendo delaying Metroid Prime 4, which I personally think was their big holiday title, it actually causes them to have to shift something else that more than likely was coming either in the first quarter of this year or over the summer. So everything that's big is getting pushed back. We already know that there's an Animal Crossing game on the way. We know Luigi's Mansion 3 is soon to hit. But unfortunately, with Metroid Prime 4 dropping off of what I think they expected to be their Super Smash Brothers of this year, and pushing that back a couple of years, caused them to completely shift games back into that time slot, more than likely at this point, Animal Crossing. And so by doing that, they don't have the material prepped up because of all of the release date changes that are more than likely happening along the way. The big question is, could this even affect some third-party titles on the Nintendo Switch? Because if they are releasing within a window that is earlier in the year, they might want to shift back to what they thought may have been Metroid Prime's Christmas to own. So really interesting stuff. And in my opinion, the whole reason we haven't gotten a Direct yet, and we got some of those random release dates like Yoshi, we knew that was going to be in March, and that hit. And then all of a sudden we get this Nindies Direct with like 7 new games that are all small titles, which typically would be sprinkled throughout a big Nintendo Direct to start the year. Instead, we get this little teeny bit of information, and that's all we continue to get. So as Nintendo lays out their plan in front of us, more than likely that's our Direct for January. And at best, we can hope for one in February or March. And believe me, when that hits, we'll be covering it here. So guys, what do you think? Do you think Metroid Prime 4 is the culprit for not getting a Nintendo Direct like I do? Or do you think it's just Nintendo playing their hand cool and waiting until they have a few more tricks up their sleeve? Sound off in the comments below. And remember, all of these videos are powered by thisgengaming, so definitely check out thisgengaming.com for the latest and greatest news, press releases, and of course, home of the Dumbbells and Joysticks video game episodes. Check us out there too. If you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button because I definitely appreciate the support. And don't forget while you're down there, hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can get all the latest and greatest from Dumbbells and Joysticks. Again guys, remember, work hard, play hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.